Hello, America. Hello, world, to the two trophy dads.
We're going to talk about the nominees who are up to be inducted into the 2022 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And, Alan, I'm going to be honest with you. Most of these, I don't really know. I don't know some of them, anything about them. And now I realize how old I am when I'm seeing some of these people going in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alan, if you don't mind, would you want to read off the list of the nominees for us?
Thing again, seems like we have Rock and Roll nominees for Hall of Fame every 5 days.
Yeah.
But this is 2022 Rock and Roll nominees. They can only pick 5, and I think you can go online and vote for these as well.
Okay.
First is Beck. I've heard of him. Pat Benatar, of course. Kate Bush, have no idea. Devo, have no idea.
Devo. Whip it good.
Is that who that is?
That's Devo.
Okay.
Had the red.
Of all things, it'd be a one hit. They'd be a one hit wonder.
It looked like a solo hook cup on their hat. I can't even say it. A red solo cup.
Duran.
I must speak slowly.
Eminem, Eurythmics, Judas Priest. Here we go. My middle child's going to kill me. Fela Kuti.
That's how I would say it. Fela Kuti.
That sounds. Well, we'll just move on. MC5, the New York Dolls, and here's an interesting one, Dave Thomas. Dolly Parton, first-time nominee. Will that lead to a big discussion? Could. Rage Against the Machine. And how, Dave Thomas, the next two are not in, I have no idea.
I'm shocked that they're first-time nominees.
Lionel Richie, are you kidding me? And Carly Simon, not for the last 20 years probably.
I would have thought they were.
But she is an icon.
Yeah.
You know, A Tribe Called Quest. How about A Tribe Called You Stink? How about that? I have no idea who you are. And Dionne Warwick, I would say more of a one-hit wonder than anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know why she's on there. So, I gave a little hint, didn't I?
That's what Friends are for?
Yeah. She was Whitney Houston's aunt, right?
Yeah.
That's what she's famous for. And remember back in the day, Dave, what's it called? Psychic
Hotline.
Yeah, that was her, right?
She was
the
advertising.
You can't go to the Hall of Fame for that nonsense.
No. 1-900. 99 cents for the first minute, $3,000 every minute after that.
Have you been awake all night? You can't sleep. Do you need somebody to tell you why?
Yeah.
Then sign up for this $1.99. How about go to bed?
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. Oh, they're telling me that I have a great job opportunity.
They tell me I have to brush my teeth in the morning. Oh, my gosh. I want to pay them more.
Yeah, they said I'm going to eat cereal for breakfast. Yeah, that's crazy.
All right,
that
Dave,
was the world we used to live in.
Live in. Okay, I'm going to go with my first one. Dave, and you can tell me your first one. I'm not saying she's iconic, but for me, Mr. lived in the 70s, 80s. There's no other better rocker to any equivalent to any other female or male than Pat Benatar.
Oh, Pat.
She was the stuff, man.
Yeah, Pat Benatar, not only was she cute, but that girl could rock.
She's killer.
She's got some notes on her,
She can sing it, brother.
Sing.
Yeah.
And, Pat Benatar without a doubt.
Absolutely.
And she could have sang other genres.
Yeah.
But she chose to rock, man.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to do 2 and 3 because they're real easy for me.
Okay.
Love Me, some Lionel Richie.
Oh.
Hello.
You would. Is it me you're
there you
looking
go.
for?
You know.
Yeah.
And then Carly Simon. I mean, you know, she's
You're so vain.
You're so vain.
You probably think this song is about you, Alan, and it is.
Yes. Okay. That would be 2 and 3 for me.
Oh, you and I think a lot alike on this one, my friend. That's scary.
Scary. That is really scary.
Really scary.
Now, it gets tough, man. I think even though she's like iconic, and I think it's weird that she's on a first-time nominee, I don't know if you put Dolly Parton in there.
I put
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know.
Out of these people on this list, I put Dolly in.
Okay, all right. I was questioning it.
Just because of who Dolly is.
Yeah. I think I'll go ahead and put her in then.
But I question, did she do rock and roll?
I know.
Has she done?
You know, back in the day, she was Porter Wagner and stuff, but was that rock and roll?
No. Porter Wagner was
country, right?
That's super country.
Yeah. She had the Whitney Houston song before Whitney Houston, but other than that,
is that where she's getting it? Maybe.
Maybe.
Did she do some collaboration with some other artists? Was it?
But collaboration is not rock and roll. No,
sometimes. But I mean, I'm just saying she might have done some songs just. Like who was it? Tim McGraw a few years ago had a song. It was and he was
He
dubbed
was
in.
never going to be in the Hall of Fame.
No, but when I don't know. Tim's got some good
Don't
stuff.
even start.
He's got some better than some of these people on here.
Indian
This
outlaw, outlaw. Well, really?
That's when he started, man.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Live Like You Were Dying. That's a good song.
That's all right.
That's a good song. You can't.
He's good on the 1883
but-
show though.
but
That's another episode.
Yeah, I got Dolly, and I looked at Eminem, and I was thinking,
Is that rock and roll though?
well, no, it's not. But I mean, rap.
We're old though
rap
too.
and hip hop. That's part of it now.
Yeah.
But I'm like, maybe I'm thinking of the age thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm thinking he's not been around. You know, I consider he's been around. He has been around a long time.
Yep.
But I guess where I'm older, I just feel like he has it because
Yep.
and so I moved on past him. And
Yep.
my last one was Hungry Like the Wolf.
I knew you was going to say that.
Little Duran Duran.
I almost would put Annie Lennox and Eurythmics in there, but it was almost like she had more stuff out of
She
Eurythmics.
had more
than it.
solo stuff.
But even though,
I always thought they were weird.
yeah,
Their videos were
I don't
strange to me.
think they're iconic because Lord knows their lyrics are awful.
Yeah.
And I don't mean I just mean awful as far as innuendos and stuff
Yeah.
like that, especially the song you were singing. I guess I would go Duran Duran
But
as
you
well.
know, I was little. I had no clue
Had no
what
idea.
that meant. And I loved that song, man.
That's like, I
Hungry
mean,
Like the
just
Wolf.
like, every Thursday night at 8 o'clock in the 80s, I sat down with my mom and dad and I watched The Cosby Show.
Oh, yeah.
Folks, if you're looking for a high-quality pre-owned vehicle and service with a smile,
Then you need to check out Mark Motors at 11770 North U.S. Highway 25E in Gray, Kentucky, 40734. Phone number, area code 606-528-0069.
Facebook page, markmotors-inc.com. That's markmotors-inc.com.
Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6.
Oh, Alan Bradshaw had no idea how frisky or Claire and Heathcliff
Yeah.
had no idea what any of that stuff meant. So
Yep.
I guess that's why they had 5 kids.
But who is Kate Bush? I don't know.
Have no idea.
Beck-
There's people just going to be outraged right
Yeah,
now.
Beck, wasn't he the kind of nerdy
He
guy
has
with
that
the keyboard?
yeah, that type. He's a
Yeah.
nerd. So-
Yeah, and he kind of got really huge and then just disappeared.
And Judas Priest, I really don't consider them. They were just like heavy metal, just nonsense.
They were heavy metal. Weren't they the ones saying, breaking the law?
I don't know if that was
Judas
them or not.
Priest? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
And
if that's
who's Phil Cootie?
Phil a Kitty. That's
Phil
like
Cootie?
when I'm at school and I have to inspect kids' heads. I feel a cootie.
Absolutely.
I feel a cootie.
That's awesome. Oh, I love it. I don't know who they are.
Do you know who's going to just blister me for that joke right there?
Yeah.
Like I said, a Tribe Called Quest. That could be a Tribe Called Stink.
Who's MC5?
MC? I think
I
that's
don't know who
MC
they are.
Hammer's son, fifth son.
The fifth one?
Who's MC Hammer?
Now, I've heard of Rage Against the Machine, but
Yeah,
I
too.
don't know if they've done enough to
That
warrant,
yeah. I mean, seriously though, Dave.
And
Lionel
Dionne-
Richie's about 95 years old. How is he not?
I'm sure.
Dude, he dominated the 80s.
Yeah, I'm sure the Commodores are in.
Yes.
Yeah. Easy like Sunday
Mm-hmm.
morning. But I mean, yeah, man, in the early my goodness, We Are the World, that was
Yes.
him and Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Lionel Richie was hot there
Yes.
for a while. Dancing on the ceiling. Yeah.
Funny joke. Do you want to hear a funny joke?
Tell me a funny joke, Alan.
When we were riding the bus, when I lived in little central Kentucky, these had these goofy, and you've been a bus driver. You know how crazy high school teenagers can be.
Oh, yeah. I was a high school teenager on a bus at one time,
Yeah,
too.
and that's when Dancing on the Ceiling came out. We had this bus driver who was a hothead, and they would torment him. They would throw like smoke bombs, and he'd have to stop in the middle of the road, just clear it out.
Oh, my word.
But then they thought it would be funny one day to sing Lionel Richie's Dancing on the Ceiling, but get upside down and pound on the roof of it. I've never seen this man was a preacher, and the things that he did and said was just
He
unreal.
lost it.
He lost it, man.
He-
I'm talking
he
about
came
lost it. It was the
unglued.
funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, my God.
No, my dad was a preacher, so I didn't do any of that because he would just go run and tell him. But
Right.
it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Poor old bus drivers.
oh Lord have mercy.
My goodness. Here they are stuck with 60 kids on a bus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nobody else with them. They're out in the middle of Timbuktu, and they're acting, and they got no recourse.
Nope.
Yeah, I feel sorry for bus drivers. I
do
was one
too.
for 5 years, and I know what can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's funny. Dancing on the Ceiling on the bus. But
was
Dionne Warwick, what has Dionne done besides one song?
Unless I'm having a major brain fart, which I do on occasion.
Yeah.
Only thing I can think
she
of
may
is
have had some older stuff that I
Psychic
just
Network.
didn't know.
Yeah. She was not with the Pointer Sisters or anything, right?
No,
Not
I don't
thinking
think
of?
so.
Okay.
I mean, she may have had some older stuff that I'm just not aware of. It's just before
I
my
just remember
time.
one song.
But I mean, I just, I can't put her in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I'm amazed. I'm like you, Lionel Richie and Carly Simon. How in the world are these two not in there?
Mm-hmm.
Who could possibly have went in? I mean, the Ramones are in there, right?
Yeah, my goodness.
Well, I'm sure it's by category.
Yeah.
It has to be by category. And so, but anyway, they're definitely deserving of it.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Michael Jackson and Bruce Springsteen might have sold more records than Lionel Richie in the 80s. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
He sold a lot.
He sure did. Until next time, America.
Are we still recording?
Yes.